The decision by the Supreme Court today on the Voting Rights Act is an abomination. It is an attack on a crown jewel of our democracy. Illinois is the proud home to having sent more black congresspeople to Washington than any other state in the country. And the Voting Rights Act is an attack on black and brown people, on people of color, on minorities. The decision that was made today, rather by SCOTUS about the Voting Rights Act, is an attack on minorities across this country. We're not going to stand for it in Illinois. We're going to push back. We have options for pushing back, and that is under discussion with the legislature even today. I talked to lawyers this morning, people who are experts in this, who've said that everything that we have in Illinois now is constitutional, even under the new ruling. So I'm sure there will be people who try to attack it, but the reality is that if you read through the Supreme Court decision, I'm told that it validates the maps that are already in place. And of course, we'll be looking at a new remap in Illinois in 2031.
That is my amazing governor of Illinois, J.B. Pritzker, speaking out today of what the Supreme Court ruled about the Voting Rights Act. And he's right. Illinois has done a lot for the BIPOC community here in Illinois. We are the leaders of progressive values to move this country forward. And J.B. Pritzker is running for a third term for the governorship in Illinois. And I hope that people realize all the good things that J.B. Pritzker has done. There's things I don't agree with him on, but there's more things that I do agree with him. Sorry, I got a call. But there's some things I don't agree with my governor with. Like, for example, they passed a cell phone ban here, banning kids from having their cell phones here. We see a lot of time all these mass school shootings going on across the country. And I think kids need them to be able to contact emergency services or their parents and stuff like that. But, I still agree with J.B. Pritzker on 90% of the things here that I disagree with. And I will be out there during the summer and fall canvassing and doing what I got to do to make sure he gets a third term in our state. Because I understand that if Darren Bailey wins, what's at stake in our state? And nobody, well, I should say nobody, a lot of people don't want Darren Bailey as governor. So what we got to do is we got to get out there and vote. We got to get out there and get our friends to vote. We got to get our neighbors to vote. Carpool. Help people to get a mail-in ballot if you need to. Do what we got to do to get people to the ballot box by November of this year. The only way we win is if we get out there and vote. Voting for a third party is not going to get us out of this. Not voting is not going to get us out of this. And we got to hold our leaders accountable. So if you are not registered to vote, make sure you do that. Go to vote.org, sign up, and get yourself registered. Help your family, help your friends, help your neighbor. Get them registered to vote and get them out there. Peace.